welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sport. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got Big Smooth. Grant is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Sochan in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. On out there with Holiday. And it's Chase in at the 5. Greg, you know we talk about these intercoastal rivalries, and this one's been pretty contentious over the years.
I love it. And some of these matchups have, they've been watered down recently, but not this one. There is some true animosity between the teams. Let's get ready for some fireworks.
Now here's Brown. And stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. That one misses. Here's Brown. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Here's Grant. Excellent D there from Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. There's the pass to Chase. Tries from 7. Misses off the right iron. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Ryan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis. San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Tatum, no good. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Holiday against Grant. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Out to the wing. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Now here is Holiday. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Here's Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Ryan. G with the rebound. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Holiday against Grant. And Grant sends it back.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Rebounded by the Celtics. G's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, Tatum with it. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio leading. Sochan, the pass to Ryan. Grant surveying the D. Over Holiday. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. On the wing, Holiday. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An all-star, a leader, Jrue Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Holiday against Grant. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And, you know, for Boston, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Everything came so easy to them last season, and this year they're having to scrape and claw for every win. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Vassell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
That one falls for Vassell. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here is Holiday. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging around 13.5 points a game.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Grant following the bucket by the Celtics. Offensive rebound. Ryan with the bucket.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Right the pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 5 points so far.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Grant. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this sort of awesome awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Down low, Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's White. That's the G. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Wembanyama inside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Devin Vassell, third. And, of course, Porzingis.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line. And that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Clock at 6. Here's Sohan. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Now Tatum. And he also played really well on that win against the Raptors. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Grant against Holiday. Pulls it up. Grant. That's good. And now a 9-point San Antonio lead. White looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And, Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And both free throws good for White. Spurs leading by 7. Grant with the ball. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's White following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum on the wing. Outside, White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
To the inside. Ryan with the bucket. 10 points for him.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Holiday up top. Ball's knocked loose. Grant outside. And it's blocked.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Brown. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto. He kicks it to G. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Dominguez come in for Drew Holiday. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirt.
Check out stats for G. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, getting around 24 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 7. Makes the shot. Best at number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Grant for 3. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. So a moment now to see the story for him. .158 left in the first. There's Brown with the 3. Chase. The tip in on the offensive rebound. G's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. Collins, good.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
Celtics trail by 8. White dishes to Kuminga. Outside Tatum. Brown inside the line. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And so Grant will bring it up for the Spurs. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. He lobs it up, and it's G finishing it off.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Here's Ryan. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by San Antonio. Yep, that one goes.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's G. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Toronto.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
San Antonio leading. On the floor for San Antonio, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Dimes is out there with Paul, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Chase. Back to Holiday. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama. And Boston with the rebound. G's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. So they take the lead. White's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
All up top, guarded by Holiday. White block shot. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Sohan, the pass to Paul. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
That one is off. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? Like, in your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons. But I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet. When you make the list of the greatest point guards of all time, Chris Paul has to be on it. This guy is a legend.
And he nails the third. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work. If I'm not the loudest, I may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, D.A., for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Here's Sohan, headed by Porzingis. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Clearly, Johnson has worked hard on this shot. He knows how important it is to have this range.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis trying to get free. Off with the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Baseline try, and it's Paul missing.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Chase. Tries again. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. With the teardrop, Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jason Tatum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. San Antonio calls timeout. Gee, really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to run him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Vassell. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
It's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Sohan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And so it's Boston with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Paul for three, drains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Sohan. Porzingis with the block. Here's G. He's got 12. Tatum kicks to Brown. Floats one. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Derek White.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Brown outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for G. Kuminga comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play. Check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year.
Taking a look at San Antonio, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Here's White following the bucket by the Spurs. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Porzingis had a lot of suitors, GA, over the summer. Eventually, the Celtics made the move for him.
Porzingis rehabbed his game and value in D.C. With the Wizards rebuilding, he was a prime trade target. Boston went for him early, and he could be a difference maker for the Celtics.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Dimes, right through the D for the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And sure, the D was all over Brown, but in the end, he's just too skilled for them in the paint.
And here is Paul. He has 5. To the left wing, here's Dimes, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Dimes got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Right the pass to Kuminga. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Kuminga.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense where he is an absolute pest.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Zohan, the pass to Paul. Here's Dimes. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A shot by Paul, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Hey, guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And it's sent back by White. And they'll get another chance. Here's Dimes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. G's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Holiday in for Derek White. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 7. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics. Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Spurs second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
G kicks to Porzingis. Now the basket. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 11. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot, and they've got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
Number 5.
You are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. And it's the Celtics with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is stepped down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. Grant outside. Pass to Ryan. Now Vassell. Pass to Grant. Clock at 4. Spurs working the ball around now. Dimes no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum gets it inside.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Dimes. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 11-footer. The rebound by Holiday.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound San Antonio. Ryan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Dimes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Tatum. They get a hand on it. Now here's Brown. He's got 15. Outside, Porzingis over Wembanyama. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Now here is Holiday. Chase and G with the stuff.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Dimes. 6-point game. Porzingis with the block. Outside Tatum. 17-foot shot on the way.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Wembanyama outside. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got 16.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
We played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Looking at the Spurs, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more of the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. G is out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Wembanyama got a hand on it. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Going inside. Here's Chase. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Grant outside. From deep three-point land, they get it back. Here's Sohan. Back to Vassell. Grant for 3. Drops in the tray. Grant's got the first field goal of the second half for the Spurs.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Here's Holiday. Count that bucket.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Holiday against Grant. There's the pass to Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama has got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Grant down low, guarded by Holiday. They get it back. Here's Sohan. He's got 6. Here's Ryan. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Getting around 24 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
Yeah, you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. The Spurs second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Holiday against Grant. Here's Ryan over Porzingis. That misses off the backboard.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
The Celtics have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That free throw good from G. And G drops them both. And so Grant will bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to G. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Brown against Vassell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Brown is a guy who's constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
One drops. He ties it up.
You've got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Grant for 3. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got 18 points.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
Holiday looking over the floor. Shoots over Grant. Out to Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 8th in rebounding. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Here's Holiday. And another miss by Boston.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Grant against Holiday. Launches it. No good from Grant.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside Holiday. Over Grant. Holiday with another miss. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Sohan, guarded by Tatum. Lock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Timeout.
He's got 8.
Such a fighter. A little contact won't shut down Jeremy Sohan.
Timeout called the Celtics. Gotta like what we've seen from Big Smooth and what he's done in this game so far.
This guy is killing it, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, White. On the money from 12 feet away. White's got 8 points.
Getting his points within the flow of the system. White simply does what he's asked to do.
Pass to Ryan. Shoots over Kuminga. And another basket for San Antonio.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ball stolen. Grant outside. Wembanyama outside. Over G. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards. And that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Here's Grant following the bucket by the Celtics. Right wing. Outside for Wembanyama. It's not going to go for him. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And White slams it in.
A threat at the rim, no doubt about it. That's good elevation from Derek White.
Holiday against Grant. Looking to get it going. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked. White against Vassell. The kick out to Holiday. Back to White. Outside Tatum. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Terrific shot by Jeremy. Not much else the defense could do.
The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal and he's full throttle. All gas and no break.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And the Spurs with possession. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. It's tipped. Here's G, defended by Wembanyama. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. The rebound by the Celtics.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
This is it to Ryan. Shoots over Kuminga. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. White somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. White's got 12.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Grant, the bounce pass. The pass to Sohan. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. And it's White with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And here is Grant after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. 16 points for Dimes.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look. White
against Vassell. And White kicks to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Leans from outside. That one good for 2. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Grant for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Grant's got 19 points.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
The 8-footer. And Holiday with the nice bucket inside. 8 points for him.
Talk about scoring the basketball. Legit player. Holiday got paid because he can play.
Grant goes in. And the rejection by Tatum. White inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Grant outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Tatum with it. Outguarded by Wembanyama.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
For San Antonio, they've shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
What's up?
Johnson against Brown. Shoots over Johnson. Boston, no good that time either. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's San Antonio as they end the third quarter in a 14-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
Defensive foul, Bruce.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Grant. Then it's Johnson. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Grant. Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The line for the Spurs, Grant taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Grant against White. Pass to Barnes from outside the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Great determination by Brown. Wasn't going to let a little bump throw him off.
White against Grant. Pass to Johnson. Back to Grant. Here's Ryan. It's good. Ryan's got 27. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Johnson against Brown. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Nailed from three-point land.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Johnson with the defensive effort.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ryan with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wembanyama.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Brown inside. Johnson on him. Brown, no good.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Porzingis. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Some changes for Boston. G's checked in for Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Brown. Dimes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Grant. Here's Paul. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Barnes kicks to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Celtics trail by 8. Passes to Holiday. And here is Tatum. Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Ball passes to Barnes. Johnson outside. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know he's kicking himself, and he might hear it from the coach at the next timeout.
Spurs leading by 6. Grant outside. And there's the pass to Dimes. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Second chance shot. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Attacking the offensive glass, Sochan wanted it more than the defense.
White with it. Kicks it to Kuminga. Hits the 3-point bomb. Kuminga's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. There's the drive. Here's Dimes. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And San Antonio has possession. Grant for 3.
An elite defender. Holiday's speed and tenacity on this end is really infectious.
It's blocked. Here's Dimes. Pass to Ryan. Here's Sochan. Light covering. A nice shot by Sochan.
I like the effort and the energy. Jeremy Sochan taking what's his.
Outside Holiday. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Outside White. The feed to Kuminga. Stolen by Collins. Here's Dimes. White covering. Dimes, the pass to Ryan. Left side Grant over Holiday. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 29 points for Dimes. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Grant.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Vassell in for Dimes. Here's Grant. Vassell trying to break free. No good from Grant. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And G with the stop.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Goes back up. Sochan. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I like whenever Sochan looks to attack inside. It forces the defense sometimes to compromise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for Derek White. Both good from the line that time.
A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's
a good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
No good from Grant. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Brown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got 15 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Out to Porzingis. Lets the three fly. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Now, here's Grant. Wide open shot is on the money. Grant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside, Porzingis. He kicks to Holiday. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is the versatility we talk about with Drew. Able to beat you with the drives and from distance.
Grant up top. And it's Vassell in the corner. Offensive rebound. Ryan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brown against Vassell. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brown.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Our New Balance player of the game, Dimes.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You're gonna good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And so it's Boston with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Outside Holiday. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now, here's Grant. Here's Ryan, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Sohan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Grant. Fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Grant. The 9-foot shot. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jrue Holiday.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now, here's Grant. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got 36.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Bounce pass, Holiday. .110 left to play here in the fourth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for San Antonio.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Dimes.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Holiday against Grant. The kick out to Brown. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one comes out.
you